A while back, I released this video, a super simple video talking about how to pair these AirPods with an iPhone 5S. Ever since I released that video, I have gotten tons and tons of questions from you guys asking whether or not these AirPods, the first generation's AirPods, will work with an older version iPhone. And in this particular video, what I wanted to do is not only answer your question, but at the same time, bring you guys up to speed with the new AirPods Pro. I'm sure you guys have seen probably thousands and unboxes of these AirPods by now, so I'm going to spare you that in this video. Some of the major differences between these new AirPods Pro and the previous AirPods, the ones that I'm wearing right now, it's not just the design that changed on this new AirPods Pro. The case was redesigned to better equip the new ear tips on the new AirPods Pro, a new EQ technology for better sound, noise cancellation, which is, I would say, the most important features of all on these new AirPods Pro, and IPX4 sweat and water resistant. The other thing that it's very interesting, again, is the new design. As you can see here, compared to the first generation AirPods, the stands on the previous AirPods are fairly longer than the one on the new AirPods Pro. You noticed how different they are. So previous generation, new generations. Other new features that are different on these new AirPods Pro is that we no longer double tap as we used to on the previous AirPods. On these ones, you squeezed or pressed and hold, and that allows you to circle through the noise cancellation feature, a new transparency feature. Part of the customization that Apple is suggesting are AirPods Pro ear tips, which are these particular ones. And what these ones would allow you to do is customize the way these new AirPods Pro fit in your ears. These new AirPods also include a wireless charging case, which is what we see here. Okay, so does the AirPods first generation, second generations, and the new AirPods Pro worked with an older phone, in this case, a iPhone 5S? The answer is probably yes. Let's just jump right in. The initial animation that we're familiar with, again, if you haven't checked out my previous video that I pair this iPhone 5S with the previous AirPods, I'm gonna put the link right around here and down below. So I'm currently running iOS 12.4.4, which I believe is the latest one from Apple. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna put it near the iPhone 5S. All right, so the pop-up animation came up and it says software update. Some features of these audio accessories require a newer version of iOS or set up with limited functionality. Again, I'm running the latest version of iOS, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit set up with limited functionality and then see what we get. Okay, and it's saying connecting, and boom, it is already done. So this new UI looks a little bit different than what we had with the previous AirPods. I'm assuming that it has to do with the limited functionality that we talked about. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit done here, and then I'm gonna give this a try and see what we get. Okay, so I'm gonna switch my AirPods here. I'm gonna put these ones away and get the new AirPods Pro. Okay, I can see the AirPods icon coming up at the very top, not the AirPod, but the headset icon coming up at the top. Let's take a look at Bluetooth settings here. Okay, it says connected. The UI, very simple, automatic ear detection. microphone to be in automatic mode, obviously, and then listening mode. So you get 2 listening modes on the iPhone 5S. You get the noise cancellation, which is enabled by default, and the normal listening. So you can switch in between the two. Yeah, very simple UI. So I'm curious to see what the UI looks like on a newer iPhone. Let's say whether if it's the iPhone 6X Plus that I have here or the 7 Plus. Okay, let's go ahead and play some music. Let's see how it sounds on an iPhone 5S. I'm gonna go ahead and pick my buddy Justin Timberlake. Okay, fast forward a little bit. The bass is incredible. Okay, so I'm gonna switch listening mode now. I'm gonna go from normal to noise cancellation. Wow. Right now, as I'm talking to you, the ambient is practically gone right now. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to normal. Incredible. So if you get this experience on this iPhone 5S, I cannot imagine how it's going to be on a newer iPhone. Really good, guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch from this iPhone 5S. Well, before I do that, let me just go ahead and confirm that these new AirPods Pro do work with an iPhone 5S. Now, that's not to say that it will work with an iPhone 5, for instance. Okay, so let's jump on a newer iPhone and see how the UI looks. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect from the iPhone 5S. Okay, disconnected. I'm gonna switch to the iPhone 7 Plus that I have here with me. I haven't paired with this iPhone, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the AirPods and bring it closer to the iPhone 7 Plus, then go ahead and repair it with this one. Okay, the UI came up right away on the iPhone 7 Plus. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one on. Let's check the UI on the 7 Plus. Oh yeah, absolutely different from the 5S. Yeah, on this UI with the newer iPhone, you have a few additional features. You have noise cancellation off, and you have transparency mode as well. You also have press and hold AirPods, indicating the particular settings that you want to set up when you switch back and forth. And you also have ear tip fit test. 2, it says here, check the fit of your AirPods ear tips to determine which size provides the best seal in acoustic performance. It works just flawlessly. Again, the UI looks quite a bit different from an iPhone 5S. And when you turned, for instance, transparency, which is what I did, and you see here highlighted in blue, I can hear my ambient. If I turned the noise cancellation, again, my ambient is practically gone. And then if you just turn it off, it's just turning it off. Within the control center, if you pressed and hold on the AirPods icon or the volume rocker, you get the same options as well. Very handy. So from here, you can either do the same transparency, you can either turn it off altogether, and turn noise cancellation on. Let's see, I'm gonna play a new tune here. The sound is a lot richer, obviously, in a new iPhone. And again, that's just my personal opinion. It might be different for you, but it sounds really, really good. And I can definitely notice quite a bit of difference between these regular AirPods with the new AirPods Pro. I'm not entirely sure if that is attributed to the $249 price tag that it comes with these new AirPods, but nonetheless, the sound is terrific. You get about 4.5 hours of listening time on this one. On the previous iterations AirPods, you get about 5 hours. Yeah, they sound pretty good. I absolutely love the new cancellation feature. I would say that's one of my favorite ones so far. Are these AirPods worth the $249 price tag? I will probably say yes if it's in your budget. Obviously, there's plenty of other competitors with better noise cancellation. However, for the practicality of these AirPods Pro, I would say it's definitely worth it. It fits everywhere. Would I consider upgrading if I already have, let's say, the second generations of these AirPods? I will probably hold up. I'm pretty sure Apple might be releasing a new version of these AirPods Pro sometime this year, 2020. So we'll probably hold up on that. If you have the first generation AirPods and you're looking to upgrade, then definitely I would say go ahead and do upgrade to these new AirPods Pro because you are going to love it. All right, that's it guys for this one. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Actually, let me know what you guys think of the AirPods. Comment below. Also, if you have any questions about the pairing process, please do let me know. Again, comment below, and I do respond to every single one of your questions. Until I see you guys, take care and see you on the next one. Peace.